Welcome. Welcome. Sit down, relax. I know you're excited because I'm excited, baby. Today, we're about growing up knowledge, our big brain. You know how we're gonna do that? We're gonna do that by reading some good old-fashioned poems, okay? And today, I got this amazing material that I want to present to you guys, along with my group mates. Isn't that just wonderful? So sit back, relax, grab a warm cup of water, almost choked, and listen to the presentation because bloody hell, it's gonna be amazing, alright, I guarantee it. And before we get into anything spicy and juicy, you must first actually read the poem. So allow me, the greatest reader in this world right now, to read the amazing poem. Alright, let's get started. Much madness is divinest sense. To a discerning eye, much sense the starkest madness. 'Tis the majority. In this, as all prevail, assent, and you are sane. Demure, you're straightway dangerous, and handled with a chain. Great, now you know what the poem is all about. Let's get into actually analyzing the poem itself. So, today we'll be talking about the thesis, the structure, the meaning, the imagery, the language, and the effect. So first, the thesis. Emily Dickinson's Much Madness is Divinest Sense features imagery and detailed descriptions, indirectly communicating with the reader of the theme of madness, freedom, confinement, society, and class. Now, the poem's structure itself isn't really that complicated, as it is just a single stanza of text, with some examples of half rhyme and full rhyme, but there are no fully rhymed schemes.
In the poem, Emily Dickinson believes oftentimes what people consider insane is actually rational if people are willing to look at it objectively and independently. However, the truth is that what is normal are often mistaken as perfectly insane. This is because we are living in a society and the public opinion always wins out. Therefore, individuals who agree with the society's norm will be accepted by the society, while the others who disagree are identified as threats and will be chained up.
The first figure language of this poem is paradox, and this poem is all one big paradox, especially the title, Much Madness is Divinest Sense, contradicts that people who are considered mad by society are actually the only sane people. And the truth in the paradox conveys that if people only agree with other people, they're frustrating their own individual thoughts, making them mad.
The second figurative language Emily Dickinson employs is anti-metaboly, which replicates words in the reverse grammatical order. In this case, it's the interchange of madness and sense in similar sentence structure. By this, she shows how public opinion can be wrong and emphasizes the importance of thinking independently and objectively. The third device used is personification. She personifies the I as who can discern and understand what's happening. This supports the previous lines. Much madness is divinest sense by expressing only those with discerned eyes can see through madness.
Next device is synecdoche. I know you might never heard this before, but it basically means a figure of speech in which a part is made to represent the whole. And in this poem, discerning eye refers to all the people who has good judgment and does not take society's idea.
Next up is alliteration. Now, if you pay close attention to the poem or just check the highlighted parts, you can tell that there is alliteration indeed happening. Although you might argue that alliteration creates a sense of organization, in fact, this is what Emily Dickinson wants. You see, this poem itself is telling you that there is rational madness. There is sense in madness alone, and this organization exactly connects with it.
The imagery appears in the poem when the author says the sane are handled with a chain. You get the image of the society handling the insane, who does not share the same opinions as the majority do. The society chain them up and don't let them free. The imagery also alludes to the slavery and the oppression of women, since they are also trapped and restricted by the society. The author's intended message to the audience is that people need to have a discerning eye, which is the ability to look at the world with sharp, considered judgment and can see right through society's idea of sanity. Society's power structures are held in place because they agree to a majority views. However, the author implores the reader not to take society's idea about what's right or wrong, good or bad, at face value. They have to think for themselves, even though it's difficult, since the whole society is going to be against you.
I'm here again to deliver the conclusion. You see, ideas that are seen as radical and impulsive may often be the most rational decision. For example, women rights. In 1920, August 26, the right for women to vote was finally incorporated into law. Back in 1920, the idea of women having the right to vote is seen as literally crazy, madness even. However, with today's common sense, the right for women to vote seems completely normal. Madness sometimes could just be the right decision to take. And here's the works cited. And finally, thank you guys for watching this amazing video with me and with my fellow group mates. But wait, don't click off just yet. Maybe, just maybe, if you like the video, maybe consider clicking that like button down below. And hey, if you want to see more, subscribe. Please, pretty please. I beg you, please subscribe. Indeed, actually, you can scan the QR code. So whip out your phone, my fellow classmates, and take that QR code just like you do in study hall and subscribe. Do it. Please, please, please. Bye.